Well, hello my beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning, and if you are new, welcome to you as well. This is Christine, your DIY craftaholic, so let's get crafting. This is Christmas in July with Woodpeckers crafts. I'll share more on that in the video. So for our first DIY, I'm using this truck cutout. So here I'm showing you how I'll be painting the black for the wheels, the red for the body of the truck, and this paint set that I got from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to be using the green. So I took the black paint and I painted the wheels. I had actually traced out the sections off camera. I took also the pencil and traced out that little star, and then I took the red, painted the body of the truck, and took the green and painted the tree. Now in my mind I decided to have the tree hanging over the truck, but then after I painted it I didn't like how it looked, and so I painted it over, and because the paint is two different kind of paints, it left that little dark shadow, but I decided to work with it. I actually liked how it looked. And to cover the wheels, I took the black paint and just went over that. Now you can do your truck however you want to do your truck. I just decided that this looked nice to me, and that's what I did. And then to put a little highlight over the black, I took some white paint with a small flat tip brush and just brushed that over the black and just to make it pop. I then took the black paint pen and I am painting in the fender and the bumper on this little truck just to give it a little bit more highlight and let it pop. And then the wheels were not looking too circular, so I traced that out and kind of straightened them a little bit. And for the inside, I'm now painting in the spokes for the wheels. And now that's all done. Now that little space under the tree, I'm gonna be covering that, but before I did so, I took some Mod Podge and a makeup sponge, and I'm just applying some sheen over this as a sealant. And now that is done, the star at the top, I took the red paint pen and I colored that in. And these little stars I got in a pack from Tami. You'll see more of those coming up in a little bit. But I took the gold marker and I painted that, and it fit perfectly on top of that star. Now this is one of the Dollar Tree calendar thumbnail. I cut that one out that says Farm Fresh Christmas Trees and glued that there with some Eileen's tacky glue. And this is one of Dollar Tree stickers. Now this had a lot of glitter, and to tone that down I just put some Mod Podge on top of that, removed the little sticker thing at the back and used hot glue to place that right there to cover the hole. And then to add further embellishment, I took a small craft sticks and stained that with some antique wax, clipped off both ends and just applied some hot glue and wood glue to give a barrier to the tree. And I think that looks nice right there. Now these are the stars. I'm going to be placing them on the Christmas tree. So I'm kind of just laying them out as to how I wanted them. And then I painted some red and I left some plain, or I believe I painted them in gold, I'm not sure. But I'm just using some wood glue to glue those on. And now that is all done. I did go in with the paint markers and painted out the edges for the truck with the black and the red. And now I want it to stand. It can actually stand on its own, but you know, it's gonna topple over. So I took two small wooden cubes and glued those at the back of the wheels with some hot glue and wood glue. And now I believe my little truck is done. I love it. You guys will have to let me know what you think. Now, as I mentioned before, this is the Christmas in July Woodpeckers craft playlist, and we are giving away $120 worth of wood products to one lucky subscriber. Now you have to watch all of our videos and comment and let us know which one of Woodpeckers Craft wood products that you would like to use in your DIYs in the comments down below, and you'll be entered for the draw. Now we're moving on to DIY number 2. This is a wooden snowman, and I think he is so cute. So I gave it a base coat of white, and then I took the black paint pen and painted in his hat. And I'm giving him red mittens with the red paint. And then took the green marker and gave end of his mitten. So if you are new to my channel or coming over from the playlist, welcome. I'm so happy you joined me today. Here on my channel, I do DIYs on a budget, dupes, look for less, and some occasional Dollar Tree shopping hauls and thrift flips. If you love budget-friendly DIYs like these and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing and be sure to hit that notification bell. Hit it again and select all so YouTube notifies you whenever I upload new videos. And then I took the black marker and I'm painting in eyes, mouth, and the orange I used for his nose, his little carrot nose. This is a Christmas tree skirt that I used in my last Christmas project last year for Woodpeckers Craft. I will link that video right here so you can check that out. And I just used a roller cutter and cut off a small piece, and this is going to be his scarf. Wrap that around his neck, and because the scarf is going to be covering that top button, I decided to add another one at the bottom. So I glued that on, trimmed it down, and our little snowman is done. Oh, I love him, he's so cute. You guys let me know what you think. And then of course I took the paint pen and added a band around his hat. And that completes my little snowman. Now we're on to DIY number 3. Now I'm making a Christmas village. These are wooden Christmas trees, and this is how I'll be painting them. And of course you guys know I love two-sided or reversible things. So those two, the black and the red, going to be covering the red with this buffalo check from Dollar Tree and the black and white one as well. So I cut those out, placing that on the reverse side. And in case you're wondering, that's my coffee mug in the corner right there. I had to have some coffee. For the black, I used what was left of pieces that I had used before and just joined that. And then when I place that on, I use the emery board to file off the edge. Now guys, you notice something about the black one. I won't say anything until you see the mistake I made. Yep, placed it on the wrong side. And then I didn't realize until when I was ready to embellish. But anyway, that was an easy fix. So now that's fixed, I am now ready to proceed with the next step. This is one of Dollar Tree's rulers. This comes in a pack of 2, and this is of course from my stash. And I cut off a piece, measured it, and painted it with some of the black chalk paint. And this is 2 wooden tumbling tower blocks that I also painted. And to cover that hole, I used some hot glue and then painted over it with some of the paint and dried it a little bit. And then applied the tumbling tower blocks because these are going to be serving as the feet for this little stand. And then I'm just using a little white paint to distress it, tone down the starkness of the black, and distress the trees to let them pop just a little bit more. And if you would like to find me on social media, my social media links are linked in my Linktree address in my description box. Be sure to check that out. And then I had some small wooden beads. I cut them in halves and I'm going to be painting them because those are going to serve as the ornaments on these trees. So I just took a piece of masking tape and turn it the sticky side up. I'm putting down the beads on top of that. I use my miter shear to cut them in halves. And here I'm going to be using some green paint, red paint, and some of this metallic gold paint from Folk Art. Let me just take a moment to thank all my subscribers and visitors. You guys are awesome. I really do appreciate. And then after I painted them and they dried, I glossed them over with some Mod Podge and then dried them with a little heat. And then here I'm just removing them and placing them on the tree just to see how I wanted them and try to place them evenly using less of the same color. So if it's the red, I use less of the red. If it's the green, I use less of the green. And the black had everything. And once I placed them down and knew where I wanted them, I'm now gluing them on with some hot glue. And here they are done. Now I took the dry chippy brush and I'm just going over them to remove all the glue webs. Now we're ready to glue our trees on our stand. Now for the green one, because that didn't have anything at the other side, took the black furniture marker and wrote home and just went along the sides with some line or strokes for further embellishment. Now this is optional, guys. You don't have to do this. If you want to put something else at the back, by all means, that is okay. It's your project, right? And here I'm just putting them down and where I needed them to stand properly, and then just use the hot glue and wood glue to secure them on. Now for the other side, of course, I had to do something else because I didn't want to leave it plain like that. So I took 2 of my little burlap ribbons, got these from Amazon, came in a pack of maybe 200, I believe. I'll leave that link in my description box if you're interested. And I glued those on the black and the red. And my little Christmas tree village is complete. Now here they are, guys. Let me know which one of these 3 projects today is your favorite. I'm gonna tell you right now, all of them are my favorite. I love all of these. That little truck just stole my heart. Not to mention the little snowman, but that's just me. Like I mentioned, you can enter to have a chance to win gift of $120 worth of wood products. Who doesn't like to use wood for their DIYs? Don't forget to check out the playlist, guys. I will link that in my comments, and also all the other creators on this playlist. Be sure to check them out. And if this is your first time to my channel, oh, welcome. I appreciate you stopping by. If you have not yet subscribed, don't forget to do so before you leave. And to keep watching, I suggest this video right here or this playlist. And stay safe, my friends, until my next one. Bye!